Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to a new series that I am going to be offering here on my YouTube channel. In addition to my general monthly tarot readings that I already upload monthly for you guys, I decided to put out weekly forecasts just to give you some additional guidance and to let you know what energies you might be experiencing in the upcoming week. So how I decided to do this is I will be uploading 4 videos per week, fire signs, earth signs, air signs, water signs, and then within that particular video I will break it down by zodiac sign just to give you guys the most accurate reading possible. So right now I'm just going to be taking this week by week, and I will see how everything goes. If this is something that you guys really are enjoying, then I definitely will continue on doing it. So please let me know what you think and enjoy. Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading from October 12th through the 18th. And this is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. All right, Taurus, let's see what your week has in store for you. Very interesting, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Oh, you have the 6 of Rods at the bottom of the deck, which is a wonderful card. It's talking about success and victory, triumph, even public recognition, public acknowledgement. So you might be recognized for some sort of accomplishment that you recently achieved. Wonderful energy here, Taurus, for this week. All right, let's take a look, Taurus. Quite a few different characters, I gotta say. Quite a few different characters, Taurus. We start out though with 2 of Pentacles. This can be talking about the need for balance. You know, sometimes this card can be talking about juggling your finances a little bit. Money could be coming in but going out just as quickly. You might have to kind of juggle to kind of make ends meet. You know, that might be relevant for some Tauruses out there, but I feel more so this is a card that's talking about balance. You might really have to balance maybe one area of your life with another area of your life, Taurus. Do a little maybe juggling act between maybe, you know, work and family life and things like that, your personal life with your professional life. To me, this card is really representing balance. You know, so there might be the need for balance, or you might be really balancing and juggling quite a few different things in this week, Taurus. All right, we do have that right next to the 5 of Swords. I feel like this is a very temporary, minor energy. This could be conflicts, you know, at work. This is normally it can represent like some deceit, or you know, a short-lived victory. You know, you might get in a fight with someone and they think they're coming out the winner, perhaps. You know, they might have used some sharp words or whatever it may be. And, you know, but this card represents a short-lived victory. So it's really nothing to be excited about. It's just short-lived. And, you know, it's not, for me, this feels very temporary. It doesn't feel like this energy is going to really be anything to really worry about. What's interesting though is you do have this 5 of Swords, you know, which can be conflicts around you. It wouldn't be anything major, just minor little conflicts around you. But you know, you might have to defend yourself. With whoever this may be, you might have to defend yourself because you do have the Seven of Rods, which this is a very defensive card. It talks about having to stand your ground and defend yourself. So that, you know, there could be, you know, this could be at work or something like that, or even within the family, where you really have to stand up for you and yours and what you believe in. You know, you might have to defend yourself or your beliefs. You know, the hidden meaning with this card is, you know, you will be successful. You will, you know, as long as you remain courageous and know that you have that inner strength to really take on, you know, any situation or people, for that matter, that you have to deal with or encounter. So just know that, you know, this energy is here. I don't feel as though this is a huge, anything major. This isn't a huge deal in this week, Taurus. You do have the Knight of Pentacles here with the Ace of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about moving forward. You're moving towards your goal, but you're moving quite carefully, cautiously towards your goal, whatever that may be. I feel as though this is an energy where you're really planning, you're strategizing, maybe how to make more money. We do have the Ace of Pentacles here, which can represent new money, new beginnings. New beginnings when it comes to finances. Can be a new job, a new side job. It's typically it's money, new money coming in. So wonderful energy. I feel for some of you, you're moving towards this with, you know, whatever you do for a living. You know, you're moving towards this new beginning. You're moving towards this Ace of Pentacles. You know, and then others, you know, for some of you, other Tauruses, because this is a general reading, you know, you might get this opportunity. This is something you might have been moving towards for quite some time and really going after. And then finally now this Ace of Pentacles energy is really coming in for you. This new beginning or this new money opportunity is really coming in for you. And that's what you could, you know, be coming out victorious with, you know, the Six of Rods. Because you do have, you know, the Six of Rods here as well. And, you know, you are working very hard. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, which for me has always been a craftsman card. This is a person who's really perfecting their craft. They're working extremely hard. They're putting in those man hours, and those rewards are really starting to roll in. But, you know, traditionally, this is also known as the apprenticeship card. So this can be like a person who just got a new job and they're just starting out. And, you know, they're learning their trade and they're working very hard to perfect it. So depending on what kind of Taurus you are, you know, and this could be you as well, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, you could be coming up in the reading as the Knight of Pentacles. And, you're, you know, this is something you've been after for maybe quite some time. But, you know, the positive thing here, the super positive thing here is this Knight is always successful, the Knight of Pentacles. And he's always successful because of his method that he really works with. He's always very cautious and very careful and plans out every move and is quite strategic and methodical when planning everything out and really moving towards a goal. So that is why this Knight is always more successful. He doesn't just rush right into something, into a situation, and not really planning it out beforehand. This is a man or a person who's always very cautious, and that, you know, serves him well in the larger scheme of things and really achieving, you know, his goals. So I do have the Eight of Pentacles sitting next to the King of Cups. So this can be a person around you, Taurus. You know, it can be a water sign person, male or female. I don't attach gender, but, you know, for some of you, it very well can be a older water sign male, established man, quite fair, warm, loving, sensitive man, responsible, you know, has a big heart. Quite intelligent, very intuitive. So either this is someone in your life, Taurus, or this could be, you know, you know, this could be some characteristics that you take on. You might really need to rely on your intuition when, you know, maybe dealing with this little situation here. Or you might get a little emotional when but this is a good emotional. This is a very happy, content emotional. You know, you could be celebrating, if this is a new job, you could be celebrating this new job or this new beginning. For those of you that, you know, this is coming in this week. You know, and then I do have this King of Swords here with the Queen of Rods. So you have quite a few characters showing up here this week. King of Swords, this can be, you know, a male air sign, can be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra that comes up for you this week. That is, this could be an energy that you're working with as well. Or maybe this is saying you need to take on these traits of the King of Swords when dealing with this situation, because this King of Swords is to me, I always look at the King and Queen of Swords like they're warriors, they're, you know, they're fighters, they're warriors, they're very focused, determined people. You know, they hold this sword and they're really not afraid to use it. They'll cut out any negative people or situations from their life that no longer serve them. You know, they don't, anybody who doesn't have their best interest at heart. So, you know, this could be an energy you might need to take on in order to maybe deal with this situation. You know, or this could be a person around you. And if they're not an air sign, you know, this can sometimes be a person who sits in judgment. They're quite critical. So, you know, this could be a boss for some of you. This could be someone that you work with, or a boss, or just someone who comes up, you know, pops up during the week. This can be someone who works in law. This could be like a military man, you know, someone who works in law or security. This can be a police officer or a lawyer. So you know, this person can be relevant somehow. He is looking right over at the Ace of Pentacles over here. So for some of you, depending how this plays out, you know, this could be like, you know, your lawyer who's, you know, maybe coming through for you with some new money. Just depending on your situation. You know, this is a general reading, but he is looking over at this new beginning, or looking over at this Ace of Pentacles, which I always do kind of, you know, look at the way the cards are talking to one another. I do have the Queen of Rods here too as well, which the Queen of Rods it can be a fire sign woman, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This can be another person that pops up in your life. Again, a lot of characters, Taurus, this week. You might be quite fiery towards the end of the week. This is like the weekend going into the following week. You might be very passionate about something, you know. Maybe you had one hell of a week. and you know, you finally got some good news. You're happy about it. You're excited. You're pushing forward. So, you know, again, this could be your energy that, you know, you're really leaving this week, going into the next week with. She's extremely driven, passionate. This is a lot of high, fast-paced energy. She's extremely creative, very powerful energy, wonderful energy to have going into the next week. So Taurus, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I wish you a great week. Take care. Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading for October 12th through the 18th. So this is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Virgo, let's take a look at what you have coming in this week. All right, Virgo. All right. So So Virgo, at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Three of Swords, which the Three of Swords can be an energy that is significant for you this week, or it might be an older energy, you know, that you still might be dealing with. You know, there might be some Virgos that are overcoming this Three of Swords energy, but this is an energy that represents heartache, loss, sorrow, pain, you know, heartbreak. And this really can have to do with anything. It can be, you know, a loss of someone you cared about, you know, a loss of a relationship. So I do have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but let's take a look at the other cards. You do have some lovely cards. So if you are overcoming this Three of Swords, you know, you do have some lovely cards here. Interesting spread, but you do have some very lovely cards here, Virgo. We start out with some communication or news coming in with the Page of Swords. This can be a child that's in your life, because pages can be children, but typically, you know, I feel as though for a larger majority of you, this is definitely news. This is communication, and it can be communication in regards to a situation that you might have been dealing with within the workplace, with your boss even. You know, this news could have been delayed. This news could have been delayed, or you know, in coming in, and now it's finally coming in, and it could bring you clarity, because I have the Seven of Swords here, which the Seven of Swords is, it can be clarity about a situation in general, but it, you know, the Seven of Swords is, can represent a person in our life who might have tried to trick us or steal something from us. This card can represent theft and deception. You know, but you know, if that doesn't resonate with you, I'm going to say that this is clarity. This is a card that's representing clarity. And that's what this news really could be talking about, is you might receive some sort of clarity when it comes to maybe a difficult situation. I do have the Five of Rods here, which this is a card that's all about petty differences. Petty differences, petty arguments, differences of opinion. It can represent competition within the workplace as well. And so that's why I said maybe it's some sort of clarity or news that comes in, you know, about a situation that maybe you were dealing with at work. It can be clarity maybe about some people around you that didn't have your best interest, or, you know, maybe, you know, you felt like they were maybe on the wrong side of the tracks or something like that, you know. I do have the Emperor here. You know, so this could be, you know, this Emperor person could be around you, and, you know, it could be a person in your life who's, you know, a trusted mentor that's guiding you when it comes to this situation. Or this could be a person who gives you the news, or helps you, you know, receive clarity maybe about a situation. It could be a person who helps you receive clarity about this Three of Swords here. You know, this could be a father to you. This is, you know, your father might, you know, give you some news, or you know, bring you or give you some sort of clarity, help you receive clarity in some way, give you advice, or give you some information that really clears up maybe a situation, or brings clarity to, you know, to a situation. And you know, this could have been a difficult work situation. This could have been a difficult relationship. This really could have been, you know, really any type of difficult situation, Virgo. But, you know, finally, I feel for a larger majority of Virgos out there, this is clarity finally coming in. This is news finally coming in. You know, the news might have been delayed in the past, but it's finally coming in now. You know, so for some Virgos out there, I feel as though this is going to be a trusted mentor who's really on your side and helps you. You know, in other instances, because this is a general reading, I feel as though this could be some sort of clarity or maybe conflicts within the workplace. This could be a person you work with or work for. You know, this, you know, the Emperor also does represent success. So this can also be representing, you know, whatever difficult situation this was for you, Virgo, this is you finally coming out on top, finally squashing it or dealing with it, receiving clarity about it. You know, maybe it's finally over with. This is you coming out successful because the Emperor represents success. Now, I do have the Four of Rods here, which is a very lovely card. For me, this is the happy house and home card. This is, you know, a very stable, grounded environment, very secure foundation, a lovely environment, you know, with maybe family around, friends, family. It's all about, you know, family gatherings and good times. Very, very loving, stable, happy environment. So I do have the Four of Rods, you know, which represents a very happy, stable environment, very happy home life. And I do have the Ten of Cups, which is wonderful. It's that beautiful emotional abundance. It's that lovely family life. You know, you see the couple here with the 2 children. They're very satisfied and fulfilled. Very, very happy. So whatever situation this was, I feel as though, you know, this might be in the very beginning of the week, 12th, 13th, 14th of the week, and then, you know, towards the end of the week, things really, you know, get a lot better. You're quite happy. Maybe you get some, you know, time away from work. You get some time to spend with your family. You know, the 12th here in the United States is actually Columbus Day. So many people, you know, actually get that holiday off from work here in the United States. So, you know, you could be having, you know, get-togethers at your home with your family. You know, you're feeling the love. You're very happy. I do have the Six of Pentacles here, which is a great card in terms of finances. Money is coming in, you know, you're balanced, your finances are balanced. This is a very generous card. It talks about giving and receiving. So Virgo, someone could be, you know, giving you some gifts or maybe coming to the party with some favors or some, you know, some sort of food or something like that. They could be bringing something to the party if you are having like a get-together. Or, you know, so you could be receiving something or someone could be, or you might be giving someone something. You could be quite generous with your money if someone needs a loan or something like that. Or, you know, you could be quite generous with your time as well. A very lovely card. Financially, it's saying you're all right. Things are good. And it also talks about being balanced. And you know, you might actually receive something. This, you know, your family might give you something, or you might give someone something. We do have the Sun card here, which this is the most optimistic card in the entire deck. It's a beautiful card, beautiful energy. And you know, when the sun is in a spread and it shines down, you know, on you, definitely take advantage of this energy. It's a lovely energy. It represents, you know, just abundance, happiness, prosperity, success, luck. It always represents luck in my eyes. It's just a beautiful energy, marriage, childbirth, just wonderful things. And you know what's a little weird is it's sitting next to the Five of Swords, which the Five of Swords is kind of another card of deceit. Short-lived victories. You know, maybe someone, you know, this could be like someone at the party. If you have a family gathering, maybe someone at the party you get in an argument with, and and they think they're like the victor. But it's only short-lived. You know, this can be a person harsh with their words. Whatever it is, I do not feel like it's going to hinder, you know, your success and your happiness and your joy. Whatever this is for you, Virgo, again, short-lived. Those are the key words here. Whatever this is short-lived. I don't really feel as though it's significant. You know, someone could ask you for something and they could be lying. I'm just gonna, because it is a general reading, so I will throw that out there. This is a card that will come up when, you know, it talks about giving and receiving. So someone could ask you for maybe a loan. Someone could ask you for something. You know, they might tell you they need a loan for this reason, and they could be lying about it, because this card does represent deceit as well. So just know that. Trying to see what else I pick up on. Yeah, there just might be someone in your environment, and you know, that could be friends or family. You know, there just might be someone that maybe is telling a white lie. Maybe they're not being 100% truthful about a situation. You know, I'm picking up on that as well. But I mean, being forewarned is being forearmed, and you're watching this probably about a week in advance, because I always release the you know, the weeklies ahead of time. So you're seeing this prior. So this isn't anything that's going to be able to affect you. You can turn this around, this energy around. You can completely just kind of avoid it, basically. It's a minor arcana card, and you can completely avoid this and not let it hinder your happiness and your joy here within the home, because you're watching this in advance. So I do not feel as though this is really a big deal for you, Virgo, whatsoever. Again, when you have the sun in a spread like this, take advantage of this energy. This is good luck. This is prosperity. This is the sun shining bright upon you. So this is just a wonderful energy to have. All right, Virgo. I hope you really enjoyed this reading. I wish you a wonderful week, Virgo. Take care. Hi Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week starting October 12th and ending on the 18th. So this is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. All right, Capricorn, so let's get started. Very interesting. All right, Capricorn. At the bottom of the deck, I do have the Three of Pentacles. So within your career, Capricorn, teamwork might be quite significant. You might be, if you normally work independently, this is saying that you'll have, you have a good chance of working with other people this week. This is a card that represents group work, teamwork, working together to really, conquer whatever it is that reach whatever goal it is that you're trying to reach. And financially, it's not a bad card. It's saying, that you're working extremely hard. Those financial rewards are starting to come in. You're not juggling your finances anymore. You do have the Nine of Swords starting out, Cap, which the Nine of Swords is a card where, you might have been in your head a little bit too much. This is an energy where, you're exhausted, you're trying to go to bed at night, and, just at the moment where you're about to doze off or about to fall asleep, you have, all of your worries pop into your head, all of your stresses, your anxieties, your worries. You know, you think about everything you have to get done, or, you know, things you have to do. And, you know, your brain doesn't shut off. So this is a card where, you know, you might be staying up at night, worrying, stressing. You know, I've seen this card come up for very minor situations, just saying, you know, someone might have had a sleepless night, and then I'll see this card come up when someone, you know, really isn't getting much sleep at all and they're really stressing. So I definitely don't want to see this card hinder you in any which way. If you are worrying about something, you know, you have a very interesting spread here, but, you know, this is a lot of positivity that I see. So, you know, I think that things are looking good for you. It doesn't seem like you really have anything to worry about, Capricorn. I see you moving forward. This is the Eight of Cups right next to the Nine of Swords. So this is, for me, a card of movement. This is a card that talks about moving forward. This is positive progression. You know, there are some, because this is a general reading, there might be some Capricorns out there that literally are walking away from a situation that they emotionally invested a lot into something, and now they're choosing to walk away from it. You know, so that will apply to some Capricorns, but for other Capricorns, this is simply talking about movement. And you know, I'm all about how the cards actually communicate with one another. And the person on this card here is walking away. As you can see, that they're walking in the opposite direction of the Nine of Swords. So I believe that, you know, whatever has been worrying you or maybe keeping you up at night, you're moving in a positive direction. You're moving away from that. You're definitely walking away from that. Or might even be charging away from that, because you have the Knight of Swords here, which this is all about movement forward. This is really taking off and really moving forward, even charging something that you want even. So this could be a person in your life, or this could be an overall energy, Capricorn, that you might have during this week. If this was a person in your life, it can be a younger, maybe 20-something year old male. It can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But I also have the Seven of Cups here, which can be a card talking about, you know, fantasizing or dreaming a lot. You might be dreaming about financial success, because right next to the Seven of Cups, I do have the Knight of Pentacles. So another knight, you know, this could be a person. You could be dreaming about this, maybe earth sign male, young earth sign male. There's some people that might be dreaming about a young earth sign, which, you know, you're a Capricorn, but this could be, you know, another Capricorn. This could be a Taurus or a Virgo. Or, you know, you could be dreaming about financial success. You know, there could be some Capricorns that have a lot of options on the table when it comes to maybe making more money. You know, because the Seven of Cups can represent options as well. And you know, having so many options, there might even be a feeling of being indecisive, not really knowing which one to go with. But I see, you know, that this is very temporary, because I definitely see you moving forward. I see you moving forward. This is probably you, and this knight moves very cautiously and carefully, really plans and strategizes when he's going after something he wants. So I do see you figuring this out. This is very temporary, and you are, you know, moving towards whatever you decide, or whatever goal that you have in mind. Now, you know, and you can be moving towards maybe signing a contract, because you do have the Justice card here, Major Arcana card. You know, it can represent contracts. So, you know, this could be you like moving towards maybe a new job opportunity that's available to you, and maybe you're signing a contract. When we get new jobs, we do sign contracts sometimes. Justice represents being balanced. So I see you quite balanced. You know, this also can be talking about the justice system when it comes to, you know, because this is a general reading. And some Capricorns might be actually receiving some sort of maybe judgment or news when it comes to maybe some sort of like lawsuit or case that you have maybe pending or something like that, because I do have the Page of Pentacles here, which is typically news about finances, news about, you know, money, and we do have Justice here, which can represent like the legal system, contracts, legal system. So this can be news about money. And justice is always gonna, you know, even those scales out and make it fair, make things fair for everyone. So, you know, maybe you're finally, you know, receiving some sort of compensation or some sort of financial reward, if you would, when it comes to this. And then maybe that's why you're rushing in. Because maybe this is something you've really waited for a long time. Maybe this is what you've been stressing about, Capricorn. But I definitely see a lot of news coming in this week. You know, right next to Justice, we do have the Devil card. So for some of you Capricorns, this could have been like a divorce. You know, you could have divorced this person. The Devil can represent like unhealthy relationships, being chained to unhealthy people, unhealthy situations, unhealthy relationships. Just trying to see what else I pick up. And you know, I do have the Page of Cups right underneath the Devil. So I feel as though for a lot of you, this is almost like someone you were, you know, if this is a divorce, or if this is like some sort of legal case, or maybe some sort of ending to a situation, and now maybe things are balancing out with this other person and things are made fair now. It can be someone you were in a relationship with, because I do have the Page of Cups here. Very interesting, Capricorn. So lots of news coming in. This can almost be news, you know, about your children as well. It doesn't even have to be about finances. That, you know, this, if this was a divorce, this can be like news about your children, perhaps, or a child being made fair, maybe like some sort of custody battle. Finally, you know, justice is ruling in your favor, and things are finally being made fair or equal. Yeah, that's what it's really looking like for me. The Devil does represent, you know, things in excess as well. Yeah, whatever this is, I see you, you know, I see you walking away from a difficult period. I see you really charging forward. You're moving forward. And I think that more towards the end of the week, Capricorn, there's going to be a lot of news that comes in. And it's justice. It's justice that's coming in, and it's justice in your favor. So if you've been dealing with, you know, a horrible person, or some sort of negative situation, or just been attached to some sort of difficult person or situation, I feel like things are, you know, this sword is cutting ties, and now there's a balancing, there's a fairness that's coming in. Things are being made right. And And financially, I think you're looking very good, because this also can represent new beginnings when it comes to finances as well. You know, this can be on another note, completely separate from this. You know, this can be like some sort of good news in regards to your finances, or some sort of new beginning when it comes to like a new opportunity with money or love, for that matter. And it might be quite lusty if this is a new relationship. But whatever happens, don't worry too much. Don't let this card hinder you, Capricorn. I see justice coming in, and justice is always, you know, on your side. Justice comes in and really makes things equal and fair, and really comes in your favor. So really nothing to worry about with that, Capricorn. What I'm going to do is draw you an additional guidance card, just to get some additional guidance. So please show me an additional message for Capricorn. What else does Capricorn need to know for the week of October? Okay, this came right out, and it is worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, Capricorn. Beautiful card. Worthiness. You've been blocking your manifestations due to deep-seated beliefs that you don't deserve them. Manifestations aren't rewards for good behavior. They're effects of your thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and actions. When you allow yourself to receive, you help with God's plan to demonstrate love everywhere. Accepting heaven's help isn't just about you personally. It's about allowing yourself to be helped so that you can help others. Accept good graciously and affirm and say aloud, "Thank you for the gifts that have come to me now. I am gratefully accepting them for the good of all." So, you know, this card is reassuring that, you know, for the Caps that are going through some sort of situation here, you are receiving goods. You do have things coming in that are manifesting for you, and this card wants you to know that you deserve them. So if you are winning something and you are receiving something, don't you dare for a second think that you don't deserve them. You absolutely do, Capricorn, okay? I wish you a great week, Capricorn. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Take care.